mask so that you can see my face.
One goes back, one comes out.
Well, gentlemen and ladies of the press, as Honorable Kimunya has already said, it was like an impromptu meeting. But let me begin first by expressing my condolences to those Kenyans who have lost their lives recently to this COVID-19. I lost one of my doctors the day before yesterday, Dr. Were. I was with him last month, and I just learned when I was in DRC that he had passed on. So the COVID is real, and it is killing, and therefore we need to take all the precautions to preserve life in our country. As Honorable Kimunya has already said, this was a consultation with the Central Kenya MPs on the next steps of what they call Kenya Express. They reaffirmed they are set and they are on the ground for the handshake and the BBI. You have agreed on how to create synergy with the various players and sectors once we launch the signature collection later this week. Just, you know, in a nutshell, the leaders here are assured that the country that they are standing with the president in central Kenya and with the country. We have agreed to ensure we observe the COVID-19 protocols in all our BBI activities. We will wear masks and keep social distance and sanitize. The leaders have also invited me to visit their region, and they've agreed to work on that. We are good to go. There have been some fears expressed, some unfounded allegations made, but we have said that this is an inclusive process. We have made very extensive consultations since this process started, and we are still continuing to consult. But we must actually now start the process of signature collection and move on to referendum. There are people who may have some reservations, but that is as it is. You can never be absolute at all. When you saw when they talked of Brexit, there were those who supported and those who opposed. Referenda are held all over the world, and there are always those who are supporting, those who are opposing. That is what democracy is all about. So this whole idea that we want an uncontested referendum, then why do you have it if it is not contested? I have never known anywhere in the world where a referendum was held which was not contested. Because there's no point. If there's a complete agreement in the country, then we just go ahead and implement it. But here, I mean, what we are doing here, we have had very extensive consultations for the last 2 years. And we now have a material that we want to put before Kenyans. Kenyans will have a choice of saying yes or saying no to it. So we are not forcing anybody. We are not being undemocratic. We are being very, very democratic and very consultative. So as I've said before, we are good to go. Thank you very much.
So in essence, we're saying that